to fight wage theft, we can now garnish the income of a business, reach right into their bank account, take the money and put it into the pockets of the workers who have earned it. If there's a company in Oregon that thinks they're going to rip off their workers, well, the time to pay up is now. We have got wage theft on the run.
Have taken not no millions that they never told to learn, but without our brain and muscle, not a single wheel would turn. We can break their haunting power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong.
If we raise the minimum wage above the poverty line, we'll add more than $200 million of additional consumer purchasing power to our economy. We'll give a raise to over 500,000 workers. I say let's boost our economy now. Let's raise the minimum wage and help lift everybody out of poverty.
This program will particularly be helpful to women, to people of color, to people who work for small businesses, and to younger workers, because they tend to be clustered in employment situations where they do not have access to retirement programs. You did this. You did this. And so on this Labor Day, I want to thank each and every one of you for doing that, for giving so many Oregonians hope where they had none. Have a great Labor Day, and again, thank you.
In our hands is placed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of armies magnified 1,000-fold. We can bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old, for the union makes us strong. Roll out!
I'm also here to thank you on behalf of the Senate Democrats, because before November, we had 16 Senate Democrats. But thanks to your hard work going door to door, knocking on those doors, making those phone calls, we now have an awesome 18 Senate Democrats. And you did that. You did that for the state of Oregon. And we didn't just sit around as 18 Senate Democrats. You're going to hear from some of them in a minute. We used that 18-member majority to pass the Retirement Security Program, to pass motor voters so that we're going to register 300,000 more voters for the election next November and next May. And my personal favorite, the strongest paid sick days law in the entire United States, right here in our state of Oregon. We did that because you did that hard work. And we're going to need you again this year. We're going to need you next May and next November to hold on to the 18 seats that we have now.
I believe there's a lot more that we need to do. One of the things that's clearly something different from what we want to have in this state is, let me ask you, how many of you believe that we should have teachers' assistants in this state that cannot afford to send their children to college? No. How many of you believe we should have retail workers on food stamps? How many of you believe that we should have skilled healthcare workers that are still on the Oregon Health Plan? The list goes on and on.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
There is so much more work to be done, starting with raising the minimum wage. That's going to be the struggle of this year to come. We're not going to be able to do it by ourselves. Sign those petitions, put the pressure on, make sure we do what we need to do for all Oregonians. Thank you.
We got a lot of things to do, and we want to get that minimum wage passed. So, as has been said many times, sign those petitions, get out there and work. Let's do this work that needs to be done. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.